Today we're going to talk about 5 venues, and I'm not going to do like one's better than the other. I just want to talk about 5 music venues that are major music venues here in Nashville. You know, clearly there's 1,000 places you can go to listen to music, whether it's small to large venues, but these are the top 5 as far as like largest venues. And then also stay till the end for a special place that I actually love to go see music at, that I'd love to talk about and show you some cool stuff about it. And that video starts right now. First venue that I'm going to talk about is going to be Bridgestone Arena. So one of the upsides to Bridgestone Arena is, one, you can see a lot of major acts there. That's going to be, you know, one of the main places in Nashville to see those larger acts. Also, it's right off of Broadway, right? So if you're in town, you're wanting to go downtown and hang out and do some cool stuff, and then you can just, you know, you're on Broadway and then you just walk right there to Bridgestone. I feel like the acoustics, because I'm big on music, I see a lot of concerts, and I actually, you know, I love music. I feel like the acoustics in there are not bad. Of course, it's like any other venue, you know, it is inside. There will be a little bit of echo in there. You have to, it depends on where you're at, right? Where your seats are at. I always try to get towards the middle and a little ways back on the floor. And that's another thing for me that's a downside, is because I'm tall and I'm large, those upper seats, I don't fit in those well, and I'm uncomfortable the entire time. So I always end up having to get floor seats and spending extra money to do that. As far as parking's another downside, right? Because you're going to have to park. If you're not going downtown and you're just coming to the venue, you're going to have to find parking somewhere downtown and walk. Some people park way down Broadway and walk all the way down for miles, you know what I mean, just to get there. So parking can be a headache. That's one of the downsides. But all around, I think, you know, Bridgestone is it's a pretty cool place. It's, you know, I've seen some good concerts there. I've seen Eric Church there. My wife just went and saw Stevie Nicks there. We've seen some good concerts there, and so Bridgestone Arena is the first venue on my list. My second venue on my list for large venues to go see music in Nashville is Nissan Stadium. So Nissan Stadium, I think the music there seems to be really good every time I've been there. You know, I always tend to try to get floor seats towards the middle, but last time my son and we went and saw Morgan Wallen like a few weeks ago, and we were off, so we ended up being off to the side. But what was cool is it was his first concert. He's 10 years old. It was his first concert, and he was having such a great time, as you're seeing right here in the video. I'm going to show you him jumping around and being crazy. The security guards actually let us into the pit. They came up to us and were like, hey, does he want to go in the pit and be up front? And so we got to actually go up there, and that's the first time I've ever been in the actual pit. But as far as the stadium itself, what I like about it is I feel like there's really good parking, and I always buy a parking pass. I recommend that, but there's good parking around the stadium itself, within close walking distance. The acoustics always, like, the music seems really good in there. Like, it kind of, you know, because of it being open, it goes out a little bit, so you don't have as much of the echoing bassy noise in there as you do at some of the other venues. But for me, all around, I mean, I think Nissan Stadium is awesome, and I definitely recommend you go check out a concert there. All right, number 3 on my list is going to be First Bank Amphitheater. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been to First Bank Amphitheater. It's the only one in town that I have not been to. I'm going in September with my dad. We're going to go see, I got tickets for John Fogerty there. So I look forward to that. But my wife has been there like 3-4 times, and her and I, we've we've actually seen quite a few concerts together, and we're a lot alike. So I just kind of went off of her feedback of what she said. She said she felt like the sound was really good there. It's an amphitheater, and most amphitheaters, I grew up in Detroit, and so I grew up going to what they call Pine Knob, which is awesome. I've seen so many great concerts there with my dad. Then it became DT Energy. And so, I'm guessing from my experience of going to amphitheaters, this one's pretty similar. The sound's going to be cool. My wife said seats were not bad. They actually ended up on the lawn, but she said going down and looking at the seats and the layout of it, it just seemed like it's a really good venue. Good, no matter where you're at, you're going to get, a good seat. The music's going to be good. The sound's going to be good. As far as parking, they have their own parking on the lot, but this is one of the downsides she said was it takes forever to get in, it takes forever to get out, because there's only really one way in and one way out, and so the traffic is just, you're backed up and it takes you forever to get out of there. So that's the downside, but I'm looking forward to checking First Bank out here in September, and it's something that I recommend you check out too. This video is not really about real estate. It's just about things to do here in town. Clearly, if you're trying to move somewhere, you want to know cool venues and things to do, and Nashville is definitely well known for music. But if you're looking to move here and you don't know who to turn to, I'd absolutely love to help you. I'm going to put my phone number right here on the screen. I'll put it right here, actually. Usually it ends up right there. And yeah, I'd love to help you guys move here. I'm a relocation specialist. I help people move to Nashville every single month, whether it's, land, home, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's you're moving this week or 90 days from now or whatever you're trying to do. Just reach out to me, give me a call. Absolutely love to help you. The fourth venue that I'm going to talk about is going to be Ascend Amphitheater. So the Ascend Amphitheater, it's downtown Nashville by the Korean War Bridge, and so it's like the location of it is pretty good. Every time that I've been down there, I haven't really had too many issues with finding parking. And as far as the venue itself, it's just really, I love it how it's wide open. You're in downtown Nashville. It's just got a really good vibe to it, and I love it. And you can also see some major acts there, right? And so that's an upside to it. I don't really, I can't really think of any downsides to it. I think when we tried to get out of there, the traffic was crazy. That's probably the only downside, but anything you do in Nashville, if you go see a concert, when it lets out with the traffic that's already down there, I mean, they're going to be diverting people and sending you different ways, and depending on where you're trying to go, it's going to be a nightmare. It's just part of it. But as far as the venue itself, because acoustics and just having a good time, I think it's a really good vibe and it's a good place, and you definitely should check out Ascend Amphitheater. All right, so the fifth venue on my list is the Ryman. And so the Ryman it's been around forever, known for its acoustics. It sounds so good in there. It's got like an intimate feel. It's really similar. I mean, back in the day, they had the Grand Ole Opry there, and so if you've ever been to the Grand Ole Opry house, it's very similar to that. Just love the acoustics, love that intimate feeling. No matter where you're at, you feel like you're engaged and you're close to the stage. I love that venue. I haven't been there a ton, I'll be honest with you. My wife and I actually just went there probably like 3 weeks ago to see Jody Messina. She was a 90s country artist, if you don't know who she is, but my wife absolutely loves 90s country. And so we were like right at the stage. The acoustics were great. I mean, the sound in there was phenomenal. Seats, because it's got those bench seats, were comfortable for me because I'm a large man. I had plenty of space for my legs. Now, what I will say is those benches are hard. So don't go in there and sit down 30 minutes to an hour before and you know, hang out before the concert, because you'll regret it, because your butt will hurt after a certain amount of time of sitting down, especially if you're big like I am. So, but for me, I absolutely love the Ryman, and definitely recommend that you go check it out. I got a secret for you. I want to tell you about this. Schermerhorn. This is the place right here that a lot of people may not necessarily know about, because it's, you know, it's where the symphony plays. So, but every once in a while, now here's the thing, not always, but every once in a while, they'll have a great concert there, right? They'll have somebody who, you know, comes in and just is super cool, and with the venue the way it is, like I've seen people, not only their bands play there, but their bands play there with the symphony too, and that's awesome. So if you can catch some of those shows, my wife and I, we've seen Trisha Yearwood there, but the absolute best one that I think we've seen there was Foreigner. Foreigner was so good, with all those love ballads, those 80s love ballads with the symphony. Gosh, it sounded so good. And then, like, I've been there with my dad a bunch of times, but my dad and I just went and saw the band War, which they do like Low Rider and all these other cool songs. But what's cool about it is it's got, like, so for us, we always get a box in the balcony. It's just got a different feel to it, but the acoustics in there are great, and the music sounds great in there. And so for me, a secret spot that maybe not a lot of people know about is going to be the Schermerhorn, and I definitely recommend you check it out. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that, you know, when I drop some more videos, you know, you'll get that notification. And listen, like I said, if you're moving here to Nashville, you're thinking about it, give me a call. My phone number is right there on the screen. Absolutely would love to help you. Text me, whatever. But yeah, if you ever have any questions about Nashville or you want to move here, give me a call. Appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.